Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I'm the Senior Adult Program Specialist here at the High Meadows Branch Library. And I am delighted to present a program to you today about legal assistance, thanks to a grant from the U.S. Institute of Museum and Library Services and the Texas State Library and Archives Commission. I'm happy to welcome Sabrina from the Harris County Robert Hainsworth Law Library for an informative presentation. Welcome, Sabrina.
Thank you, Jennifer. It's a pleasure to be here today. So I am the Associate Law Librarian for Digital and Educational Services at the Harris County Robert W. Hainsworth Law Library. And today I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the services and resources we can provide for people who are dealing with legal issues, dealing with legal needs on their own without the help of a lawyer. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this presentation is presented in partnership with the Texas State Library and Archives Commission, the Institute of Museum and Library Services, and of course, Harris County Public Library. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Harris County Hainsworth Law Library before we got started in going in depth into services and resources. So the law library was founded October 1st, 1915. It was established as a subscription library on the top floor of the 1910 courthouse in downtown Houston. Basically, subscription library means that people had to pay to become members to use its resources. On September 15th, 1941, the Harris County Commissioners Court effectively converted the library into a free public library. So instead of members paying to get access to materials, this is now a public institution with free access to everyone. And in 2011, the law library joined the Office of the Harris County Attorney. And so we are still part of the Harris County Attorney today. This is the mission. This mission statement of the law library was adopted in 2012. It is the first one of the law library. Basically, it says we are here to provide patrons with access to relevant, current, accurate, and practical legal information. With access to promoting open and equal access to justice for all. In keeping with the spirit of this mission statement, we took action in 2021 to address an historical wrong. When Robert W. Hainsworth returned to Houston following his graduation from Howard University School of Law in 1949, he faced a segregated courthouse and law library. He was required to sit at a specific table in the law library, which was designated by a sign that read colored. He challenged the practice as unconstitutional and sued for open and equal access for all. When his appeals were denied in Texas courts, he then appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court in 1954. However, just months after declaring separate but equal to be inherently unequal in Brown v. Board of Education, the U.S. Supreme Court rejected his appeal. On February 9th, 2021, the Harris County Commissioners Court approved a resolution to rededicate the law library in his honor. And so that is now why we are now the Harris County Robert W. Hainsworth Law Library. You can find more information about Mr. Hainsworth on our website. He has a dedicated page on under the About Us tab on our website, which contains biographical information as well as a link to a digital exhibit of documents related to his life and his work in Harris County. Just a quick note about who it is helping you when you come to our library. We have 9 reference librarians, 1 designated copy center clerk, and we can provide assistance in English, Spanish, Vietnamese, and Farsi. The first main part of our presentation is about how to access our services and resources. So we have a physical presence at 1019 Congress Street. We are located near 85 Courts in downtown Houston, which is an area known as Congress Plaza. There is metered street parking, public lots, public garages nearby. We're also just 1 block away from the Metro Rail Red Line, and there are several bus lines that have stops along Congress Street to help you get to us. Our access during the pandemic is a little different. Our opening level depends on the Harris County COVID-19 threat level. So for instance, at level 1 or red, our physical location is completely closed, but we are available by phone and email. In levels 2 and 3, or orange and yellow, we are open with limited hours and capacity. So during orange and yellow, we're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. But during orange, we are closed for 1 hour between noon and 1 for enhanced cleaning measures. With regards to capacity, we limit the number of people during a given time slot. And so orange is limited to 2 people per 1 hour session, and yellow is limited to 20 people per 2 hour session. Sessions start at the designated time, not when a person arrives. And our session limits are 2 per day per person or 4 per week per person. When the threat level changes to green, our pre-pandemic hours will resume, which are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. There may be some time between the threat level change and changes to our operating hours, so we do encourage you to check our website or call us to confirm our current hours. In addition to our physical location, we have Ask a Librarian, our virtual reference desk. This is staffed Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we can provide phone and email assistance with law library collection materials as well as free online tools. You can get to us on our website on the home page. Just click this blue box that says Ask a Librarian, and you'll be connected to either a place to email us or our phone number. We are also very excited to introduce an upcoming service, Live Virtual Reference. This is a partnership with Harris County Public Library. We are currently working to expand the availability of our services beyond our downtown location. The form this would take is Live Virtual Reference in other parts of the county. And this work is still in progress, but look for more information about this in late summer, early fall of this year. So now that's a little bit about how to find us. And now we're going to talk about what services are available. Our primary role is to provide you with reference services. However, there are limits on what we can do. The law library is for people engaged in law-related research. If you need access to legal forms or information, we are here to guide you. However, if you need legal advice, we can refer you to legal aid organizations or lawyer referral services. Prior to the pandemic, Houston volunteer lawyers had an on-site presence in our library. However, they are no longer here, and they will not be returning. You can find them at makejusticehappen.org online. So with no volunteer lawyers in our building, that leaves us, the librarians. We are not lawyers, and under Texas law, we are not allowed to engage in the practice of law, and this includes giving legal advice. However, we can provide legal information. This is a very confusing distinction, so in the next slide, I'm going to provide some examples of legal information versus legal advice. So legal information, or what we can do, we can guide you to find useful research materials and forms. We can show you how to use legal resources in print or online. And we can refer you for places that can provide legal advice, legal assistance. So legal advice is what we cannot do. We cannot tell you what the law means or what to do in your particular case. Unfortunately, we are not allowed to conduct legal research for you, although we can show you the tools on how to do it yourself. And we are not allowed to fill out forms for you or tell you specifically which form that you need. We are able to provide you with sample forms and let you review them to see if those would meet your needs. We also offer printing, copying, faxing, and scanning services through our in-house copy center. These prices are per page and are subject to change, so be sure to check when you get here about the current prices. And I do want to point out that we are cash only, and bills of $20 or less are accepted. We also have free notary services available. We have several staff members who are notaries. Our notaries can assist you in English or Spanish. We also offer speaker services, such as this presentation you're listening to right now. So on the Law Library Services and Resources, we can also offer speaker services on legal research and legal technology specific topics. Once we are fully reopened and level green, we will resume tours available upon request, and these tours would be for individuals or small groups. Finally, services available. We do have a partnership with Harris County Public Library, so we have a small circulating collection of HCPL materials housed in the library. Patrons can browse through and check out the books from HCPL. Additionally, you can pick up and return reserved materials at the law library. So at the law library, we can help you create an HCPL account. You can browse books, and again, you can pick up or return your reserved materials. There are some, we're not a fully operating branch of HCPL though. So for instance, we do not have Chromebooks or Wi-Fi hotspots. We currently do not have the enhanced IDs available at our location. We cannot process payment of fines and then other account services. So for all of these needs, you would need to contact your local HCPL branch. So that's a little bit about the services we provide. And now I want to highlight some of our resources. Just for an overview, we're going to talk about public computer access, our print and online legal resources, as well as trainings and educational opportunities. We do have public computer access for our patrons who are conducting legal research. They are available on a first-come, first-served basis. We currently have fewer computers available for social distancing reasons, but when we go back to green, all the computers will be available again. From these computers, you can print to our copy center and access email or our legal research databases, which I'll talk about in a minute. Print resources. We have both Texas and federal legal materials. We have the actual laws, such as statutes, cases, regulations, but we also have what's called secondary sources. These are books with summaries and explanation of the laws. And we have self-help books geared towards people representing themselves in court or just addressing legal needs in general. And we also have access to forums on many topics that are not available online. Some of our print resources include the State Bar of Texas practice manuals. We have them available in print and on our public access computers. So these practice manuals contain many forms and practice notes for common legal issues, and including family law, which is the topic we get the most questions about. Our legal research databases include Lexis and Westlaw and Hein Online. Lexis and Westlaw are both comprehensive legal research databases with many resources and forms available for federal law and all states. During the pandemic, these vendors are both currently offering limited remote access to their databases for patrons of the law library. You can request access through the remote database access page on our website, which is under the legal research tab. However, this is all subject to the vendor's control, so we do not know how long this service will be offered. Hein Online is a different legal research database that is particularly useful for historical federal laws, and it probably has the most comprehensive online collection of law journals. And then the last on this slide, the LexisNexis Digital Library, is a collection of legal ebooks, and that's what I'm going to talk about for the next 2 slides. So the LexisNexis Digital Library has over 800 legal ebooks available. While remote access to Lexis and Westlaw is tied to the pandemic, all law library patrons have unlimited ongoing access to the LexisNexis Digital Library. To register for a free account, you can go to our website and then click ebook collection under the legal research tab. That will take you to this specific URL on the slide. Some of the more popular titles for our patrons include the Texas Transaction Guide, Texas Litigation Guide, and Texas Criminal Practice Guide. You can also get free access without signing up for an account as a guest if you're connected to the Harris County Guest Wi-Fi network. You simply need to log in to the Harris County Guest Wi-Fi network, go to the website on this slide, lexisdl.com/library/Harris County Law, and then click on the option that says sign in as a guest. While you are signed in as a guest, any notes or highlighting you make will not be saved. If you register for a free account, however, you'll have access to those notes anytime you log in. The Law Library also offers live and on-demand educational opportunities and trainings. Many are through our Legal Tech Institute, or LTI for short. Through LTI, we offer a collection of free learning opportunities focused on technology that is needed to work on legal matters or file documents with the court. Currently, all of our programs are offered virtually. This slide highlights a few of our more popular on-demand courses. The first one, Find and Format Legal Forms. This program starts with finding forms in 3 legal resources, Westlaw, Lexis, and O'Connor's, which has a lot of Texas-specific forms. And then after you locate the forms, the second part of the program, the presenters demonstrate editing techniques in Microsoft Word so you can customize your forms in order to file them with the court. Our free Legal Tech for Everyone webinar provides an overview of freely available legal apps, as well as tools for accessing online sources of forms and other legal information. This presentation explores legal research technology that is available for free at our law library, in addition to free legal research resources available online. And last on this slide, Microsoft Word for Legal Work covers legal drafting techniques using tools available in Microsoft Word. So these are techniques to get your documents ready to file with the court. We also offer free monthly vendor visits through our Legal Tech Institute. And these, our Lexis and Westlaw reps provide trainings on legal research using their respective databases. There are 3 levels of training available: basic, intermediate, and advanced. These are free webinars, and they are offered monthly, alternating by vendor. To see upcoming courses, you can go to our website, our LTI course calendar website, which is listed here on the slide. Finally, for educational opportunities, we have 2 special events recorded and available for viewing. The first is 80 years later, the legacy of Japanese American incarceration in Korematsu v. the United States. This program begins with a screening of alternative facts, the lies of Executive Order 9066. This is a 1-hour documentary about false information and political influences which led to the World War II incarceration of Japanese Americans in the United States. After the film, the panelists discuss the making of the film, the history of the Korematsu v. the United States case, the role of state judiciaries in protecting individual rights, and the importance of civic engagement. We also have available our 19th Amendment Centennial Symposium. This was recorded on August 18th, 2020, which was the 100th anniversary of the day the 19th Amendment was ratified. This symposium includes accomplished women for Houston's legal community to discuss the history of voting rights for women and the importance of inclusion in law and government. And for the rest of our resources, we're going to look at what's available on our website. First, I want to highlight our virtual hearing resources. As you know, many courts switched to virtual hearings after March 2020. To help people adjust to this new way of doing things, the Harris County Hainsworth Law Library has created a webpage with helpful resources on virtual hearings in general and using Zoom in particular. The highlight of our page is our 2 videos. First, getting tech ready for your virtual hearing, and the second, zooming to your virtual hearing. In the second one, you learn about the Zoom controls you'll need to use during a virtual hearing. In addition, on this webpage, we've included a link to the Texas Free Wi-Fi map, as well as links to information on virtual hearings and court procedures. In addition to the digital exhibit we have on Mr. Hainsworth, I previously mentioned, our law librarians have curated digital exhibits on 9 topics that are available on this website. So, variety of topics, including space law, Justice Thurgood Marshall, law of impeachment, Japanese American internment. These digital exhibits include both summaries of information as well as links to resources and videos and source documents. We also have our resource guides, which are collections of materials available at the law library by topic. So all items listed in these resource guides are available in the law library, either in print or digital formats. And the law library staff is available to help you locate the book or database you would like to use. So we currently have 9 topics available for our resource guides, including family law, special needs legal resources, and resources in Spanish. We've also compiled categories of links to assist you in your legal research, which are detailed on this slide. Cases, statutes, and regulations are available, as well as online legal research tools, which include free legal databases and legislative history resources for both Texas and federal. We also offer Harris County legal research aids. On this page, we provide links to the Harris County regulations, Houston City ordinances, links to the Harris County courts, as well as links to Harris County court clerk offices, which is where you file paperwork for your court cases and also where you get records from court cases. We also have web pages dedicated to resources for people who are taking care of legal issues without a lawyer. On our information and resources page, we provide links to various information, including websites with information for what we call self-represented litigants, links to resources about the court process, links to legal glossaries and dictionaries, as well as guides to legal research. We also have our award-winning pro se litigant handbooks available on our website. These handbooks offer extensive listings of self-help legal resources in Harris County. These handbooks are available in English, Spanish, Vietnamese, traditional Chinese, and Arabic. A note on forms and templates. The law library staff do not create forms, so we do not have actual forms on our website. However, we do have links to organizations that do provide forms, such as the district clerk, the JP courts, and TexasLawHelp.org. Also, on our website, we have community resources handouts. Right now, we have 6 different ones available. We have general community legal resources, resources in Spanish, as well as LGBTQ resources, community assistance, domestic and family violence, and name and gender change resources. These are all PDFs available on our website. The last resource for self-help on our website is actually getting legal help. So we have various links available on these pages. And just to go over the differences between the types of services available, we have legal aid organizations, which offer free or reduced cost legal representation in court cases. The 2 providers we most recommend are Houston Volunteer Lawyers and Lone Star Legal Aid. We also have on our website lawyer referral services. We cannot provide references or referrals to a specific lawyer or firm. However, there are lawyer referral services available from the different bars, and we do have links to those on our website. If you're not looking for full representation, but just have a couple of questions to ask a lawyer, the Houston Bar Association LegalLine offers free 20-minute phone calls with a lawyer. They will not represent you in court, but you can get some quick answers to your questions. You have to sign up online. English LegalLine is available on the 1st and 3rd Wednesdays in the evenings of every month, and Spanish is available the 1st Tuesday of every month. TexasLawHelp.org not only has a lot of forms for self-represented litigants, they also offer live chat with an attorney, paralegal, or law student. This is available Monday through Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. When the chat is available, this little graphic that says live chat available would appear in the lower right-hand corner of the website. This is a free service. You can get help with the Texas Law Help website, legal information, and legal advice. The last resource I want to share about getting legal help is Texas Free Legal Answers. This is income-based, and it is only online. Your answers will be submitted to you through email. These are pro bono attorneys, so they are not getting paid for their service. These are, again, questions only. They will not represent you in your case, and they assist with civil issues, not criminal. The last part of our presentation, I just want to let you know how you can stay up to date with our law library. And there's a few different ways to do that. First, we have our blog, Libris Juris. This blog features news, events, and legal or tech items of interest. You can find us on this website, and then you can subscribe to the blog via RSS feed. We also have a weekly newsletter that contains law library news, events, trainings, closures for holidays and weather, and links to recent blog posts. This is delivered weekly to your email inbox. And in the footer of our webpage, you can just click on this box to sign up for our newsletter. And finally, we are available on social media via Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. You can find links to all of these located in the footer of our website. And just one last reminder of where we're at and how you can find us.
Thank you, Sabrina, for that wonderful presentation. If customers have any questions about anything that you've mentioned, I'd like to suggest making a phone call, getting on the website, and contacting the law library directly. Again, I want to thank you so much for all that you've presented today. That was some really great information. And we will leave this up so you can have this reference available at any time. And thank you for watching. Bye.
Thank you.